Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Matt over here at EliteThrowsCoaching.com, Primal Athlete Training Center in Cranston, Rhode Island. It is Sunday, just got off the field. It is a beautiful day for throwing. Why more people don't throw during the summer and fall is beyond me, but we just got wrapped up on the field and worked with about 9 of our local throwers who are all getting ready for their class championships this weekend. Next weekend is our last chance qualifier, and then the first weekend in June is going to be our state championship. So we're getting down to the end of the season. You guys here, this is week 11. So of our 13-week season, you are on week 11 with your goal of peaking or getting faster and faster and more explosive as we round out the end of the year. Now, many of you have been sending in emails, leaving comments on the private Facebook group that your athletes have been kind of thrown out of their minds and doing really, really well, peaking, hitting PRs every meet, and that is the goal of the training that we do here. The goal is to make you more explosive. The goal is to make you faster as we round down toward the end of the season. Now, our summertime training is going to start that first Sunday in June. I believe that is June the 7th. So the off-season or the summertime training is going to be 4 days a week here in the weight room. Along with the 4 days a week, we have sort of a explanation of what you should be doing in the throwing circles as well, sort of a general explanation of what to do in the circles for your event. Again, everyone is different, but we're just weekly going to guide you and tell you what your focus should be throughout the summer. If you want to get signed up for that, I know a lot of people already have. They're excited about it. You should be too. You can go right to the link down below, get signed up, and you will get your first email on that Sunday night. Again, I think it's June 7th or June 8th. It's that first Sunday of June, first Sunday of that summer training. All right. Today, we are on week 11, and again, the emphasis is speed. What you are going to notice is that this workout greatly resembles 3 weeks ago, week 8, with the only difference being that we are much faster. So the sets are different, the reps are different. Pretty much everything that we're going to be doing, with the exception of the exercises, some of the exercises are the same, but everything has changed. Even your main movement, you're getting lighter weight and you're moving it faster. Again, we are peaking for speed. Especially in high school, the heaviest thing you throw is 12 pounds. So we don't have to work the past 12 weeks on adding, 5 or 10 pounds to our squat. We want to work on moving what we do squat as quickly as possible with as much force as possible. So it's all set up to do that. So it is Sunday. Coach Anise is not here to film me, so we are going to move the camera around and show you things best that we can so that you get the general idea. All right, so here we go. Make sure, get signed up. As we always say, you have no idea what's going on until you get the workouts on Sunday night. So check out the video. This explains all the exercises, but if you really want to get into it, click the link down below and get signed up. So we're going to move you around and show you what's going on for the exercises for days 1 and 2. All right, everyone, I am in cargo shorts and loafers, coaching attire, so this ought to be fun. But the first exercise we are going to do is a box jump into a depth jump. So what it's going to look like, it's set up behind me so you can see. We're going to sit on the box, explode up onto a higher box, jump off immediately, and then depth jump over another object. So I have got a low box to sit down on. That's this black box right here. Low box to sit down on, jumping up onto the high white box, off the white box, and then immediately over the weight bench. Okay, so here's what it looks like. We're going to sit. And jump. So we're going to jump up onto the box, immediately off, react, and then jump over the weight bench. You don't have to use these things. If you have little mini hurdles or whatever, you can do it there. You don't want to scare the heck out of your athletes. You want to make this doable so that they're not scared to death that they're going to get hurt. That's what it looks like. All right, now we're going to move the camera around again to show you the other exercises. Okay, the next exercise is a jumping lunge. Again, we did these during week 8, but the sets and the reps are much different this week. Start down in that lunge position. Now again, the focus is on the explosion. Okay, so we want to jump as high as possible. Land nice and slowly, jump as high as possible. Looks like this. Slow, slow, slow. Okay? Again, sets and reps are right in the workout. Next exercise, dumbbell clean. Dumbbell clean, we've done clean and press before. Dumbbell clean, we're just working on cleaning the dumbbell. We'll show you from a few different angles. We're going to sit, explode, back down. So let's take a look from the side. We'll get full extension with the legs, putting that power into the dumbbell. Finally, we are going to do an RDL. The focus of the RDL is going to be stretching the hamstrings. So we're not going to use a super heavy weight. We're not going to really try to build and get super sore and go crazy. We want to see the stretch. So what I like to do is take a dumbbell, put the dumbbell so my hands are under each side, then we're going to push back into my hamstrings and hips, stick out my butt, get that stretch, and then stand up. I like to see about a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it down there for about 5. Get that big stretch in my hips and my hamstrings especially. And then slowly squeeze my butt and stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and slow. We're going to hold it down here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just going to squeeze our butt and stand up. So as you can see, guys, this is not necessarily a recovery workout. What we are doing here is we are teaching your body to be explosive. Day 1 is all lower body for the most part. Day 2 is going to be a lot of upper body. So what I'm going to do is show you guys day 2. We're going to turn the camera around a little bit, the best that we can to show you, and have you guys go through it. Now remember, sets, reps, all that stuff is in the PDF workout that you get every single Sunday. Make sure you guys go to the link down below to check it out. First exercise on day 2, dumbbell snatch. We've done these before, but just to show from the side, we're going to drive with the legs, lead with the elbow, and then punch overhead. So we're going to dip, we're going to keep a nice flat back, chest up. We're going to explode up and lead with the elbow, and then punch through the top. Down, down, dip, explode, down, down, dip, explode, down, down. Again, sets and reps are going to be right in the workout that you get. The next exercise that we are going to do is going to be a one-arm med ball push. There it is. One-arm med ball push into the ground. Now, this is more of a release drill for track and field, but you guys are going to like this. Nice bend to the legs. We're going to take one hand, put it on the ball. We're going to pick it up and then slam it into the ground as hard as we can. Just like that. Turn, push, and we're working on slamming that ball as hard as possible into the ground. Okay? Pretty simple. We're going to do obviously repetitions on the right, repetitions on the left, but it's that one arm med ball slam into the ground. Next exercise we're doing is a close grip dumbbell press. So what we're going to do resembles a regular dumbbell press. However, what we're going to do is take the dumbbell and we're going to try to stick the sides together as hard as we can. We're going to push them together and then we're going to lie down and press. Now we're doing this for speed. So like the jumping lunge, the focus is on the eccentric, the push. I'm sorry, the concentric, the push, not the eccentric lowering. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to press them up, squeeze them together as hard as possible. So now, I'm not just touching them together, I'm actively squeezing, like I'm trying to smush them together and make one big dumbbell. We're going to lower slowly. Push. Lower, 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 push. Lower, 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 push. So again, we're squeezing together and pushing as hard as possible. Now that's pretty lightweight. That's only 60 pounds total, so 30 pounds per hand. Now I bench about 320-ish, 330-ish right now. So again, we're dealing with, you know, a very, very minuscule amount, about 5%. Does that make sense? No, not 5%, but a lot less than what I would typically bench press, okay? So we want to make sure that the weight is not super heavy, but we don't want it super light either. Get a nice medium weight that they can move quickly. Last exercise on day 2 is going to be a face pull. Now, we showed you face pulls a couple weeks ago on the cable pull down machine, but we're going to do these today with bands. Now, what we want to work on is we're pulling the band to our forehead. So we have nice tall elbows pulling the band to our forehead. But as we pull the band to our forehead, we want to stretch the band apart as well. So we're stretching and pulling, stretching and pulling, stretch and pull. There is not a speed component to this, okay? This is more of a just building. We're trying to get that pump. We're trying to get that, that nice feeling in the upper shoulders, that swollen kind of, you know, big bodybuilder kind of feeling in the back of our shoulders, in our upper shoulders. It's trying to counteract. We did a lot of pushing today. We need to pull and create some balance as well. So that takes care of day 1 and day 2. Again, we're getting ready to go here, guys. This is the end of the season. Everyone's athletes seem to be having an amazing finish to their season. Hopefully it's because you guys are starting to back off a little bit, focus more on speed, just like we're doing here in the weight room. A lot of people have been following this program with massive success. The summer program is going to be the same thing. So click the link down below. Get signed up to be a part of that summer off-season program. Again, it's 4 days a week here in the weight room. It's based on the conjugate system, which is made famous by Louis Simmons. It is a phenomenal program to build size and speed with your athletes and get them super strong during the summer. Don't opt out of this, especially you coaches out there that think, hey, it's summertime, my job is done. Make sure you guys sign up for this. Spread it around to your athletes. Email your athletes after you get the email from me. Just click forward and send it to your people. I don't care. If you're part of the team, you get that option. All right? Make sure your athletes are training and throwing this summer. That's where the most amount of gains are going to be made. Make sure you guys get signed up, stay a part of this team, and we'll keep this thing going throughout the summer.